welcome back to our channel. It is your girl Tiana and I am back with another video. Today we'll be talking about the pros and cons of living with your partner. But before we get into that, I would like to give a shout out to Renisha Pope from my Facebook page. So as you guys are aware, I usually do my own promotion, so I would inbox my friends on my social media pages, so whether it be IG or Facebook. Yes, when I message Renisha, she was very receptive, you know. Usually people like, yeah man, I'll subscribe, whatever, and them don't do nothing. But she subscribed, and not only did she subscribe, but she sent the link to all of her friends in her Facebook Messenger thingy. So big up yourself, Renisha Pope, and thank you very much for your support. Secondly, I'd also like to give a shout out to my friend Sanji. I just learned recently that she does cushions, right? You can follow her on IG at Royal Comfort. Yes, Royal Comfort. Just go check out what it is that she has and see if she can do anything for you. She does cushions, pillows, and that sort of thing. So Renisha Pope, Sanjay, big up on herself. Now let's look at the pros and cons of living with your partner. We'll go into the pros first. So I made a post on Facebook to ask my friends what they thought were the pros and cons of living together. So these are some of the points we came up with, right? So some person said company. Yes, when you live alone, you don't have nobody there. Like everything are you alone. You have to clean by yourself. You want somebody to talk to, you have to probably go to a road. But if you live with a partner, you have that company. So another person said that your best friend is always there. So some of us call our partners our best friend. So this person said that their best friend is always there. My point to add to this is that nobody can tell who and who can come over. Yeah? So you can carry over as much people as you want at your place. You understand? When you live with family and friends, you can't have nobody over. Sometimes you not even can do them, much less have people. So company. Sex on demand. 24 hours, 365, whatever. Not for expound on that. We all know what that means. As often as you like. Living with a partner makes you guys more intimate, yes, and not just as it relates to sex, but other things, you know, like just to be in each other's presence. You're watching a movie together and you're hugged up with a partner, you got your bed and you're hugged up with a partner, you know, intimacy. It allows you to get to know your partner more, because being with somebody from a distance is all good and fine, but then when you actually live with the person is when you actually get to learn more about the person, how they would react in certain situations, like how them stay up on a daily basis. So me there Kingston now, Tony them will be, I don't really know where I do, or I'm treating room and stuff, but then living together now, we are both going to be in the same space, right? And then we will see when are we good little nasty. Hello, Prinny. When I was good little nasty and I like clean up after one another, we will learn this about each other when we live together. And don't think you can fool yourself. You can pretend to be this and that in the first half and say, you know, we'll just move him, go on like me clean it, and it will come out. Like it will come out. One of my friends says, see me and come live with me are two different things, and that is true. When you are in a long distance relationship, and not necessarily long distance, but when you're not living with the person, you can leave, right? So suppose me say I go over, I can go over, I stay at 2 nights and something and come back at my yard. However, when you live with the person, you're there permanently, right? And maybe how they would treat you when you're there for 1 night or 2, it's gonna be different if you're constantly there. Like you're every time I look at you, like people get annoyed. Bonding on different levels. So like I said, with the intimacy, you're watching a movie together, you're hugged up, and you guys can share your thoughts of the movie while you guys are watching it. So you can say, but then you know, it's XYZ, or you know, and you can analyze the same movie to see what or how each other think and that sort of thing. Waking up in your spouse's arm. I think I already said this, Tanic Tarp, big up yourself. and waking up in your spouse's arms. So yeah, when you live alone and you want sleep, you wake up, nobody did it, but when you live with your partner, you wake up in your spouse's arms. I don't know why pregnant time with me to the Lord. You are able to nurture each other and care for each other. Yeah. So when I read this, you may say, a breast milk, cause you know so. I started to think about breastfeeding when I read this point, but that is true. You get to nurture each other. So if your partner not feeling well, you're there to help them, get pill for them, make soup for them, and if they want somebody to rub them head, you're there to rub them head. And like me, sometimes like no my head want do. Just lie down now, Tony laugh and make 21 playing on my ear. I like them something there. Or him, he likes when I rub up him head and that sort of thing. Creating memories together. Who did say this? Creating memories together. But remember, but one of my friends says creating memories together, and that's true. And that's like the first time you guys bought a fridge, another Tony name, you pay the light bill and it's in both of your names, and them look something there. Physical support, yeah. Want to take them something but me can't read, so I call Tony and say, babe, take them this seminar please, and that sort of thing. And the house chores are shared, so me not just do everything and him not just do everything, but they're actually shared. The bills are shared. You get home cooked meals, so usually when you live alone, think so, oh, come on, I'm just gonna get a box of pizza, or I'm gonna buy a KFC or Burger King. But when you live with the person and every day you can't afford to buy a KFC, my love. When you're alone, you can't tough it out and eat piece of bread. But when you live with a partner, it's like it's one kind of a date for hungry, so you understand? So one of you might want to cook, especially if one of you can cook, because some of them can't cook. Alright, if there's a child in the mix, you have that support system, yes? So like for me, I have a child, so when me and Tony live, like if I have to do anything, go on the road real quick, I know that I can leave her with him while I go on the road. When you live alone, you have to take your child with you, or you probably have to pay somebody else to stay with her, or you have to up and down and try to find someone to stay with her. So when the partner is there with you, you guys have a better chance. And even if you guys have to all go on the road, it's not just you alone, yeah? So you have your partner there, so you carry go yourself and then him all and go this. You understand? Share the responsibilities. The resources are pooled. So so if your partner live away from you, you probably have to support that household as well as support this one. I think Ari, Tracy was the one that brought up this point, and that is a true point, because Tony lives in Montego Bay and I live in Kingston, so him have to support him household down there, so and him have to support my household up here, so you understand? While if we were living together, the bills would have been pooled. And I think I did mention this before, that it's one of the advantages of being with your partner, that the resources are pooled. So instead of me paying a $6,000 for my light, like my light bill was literally $6,852, fee money is $7,000, right? If we were together, we wouldn't necessarily be paying $13,000 or $14,000, right? So the bill would have been less on both of our parts. It is cheaper than being in a long distance relationship, and that's true, because when you're in a long distance relationship, you have to spend money to go and meet your partner at wherever. Yes, so if you go down a film house, you need transportation, you're gonna need food, especially if it is that you're not staying at a house, right? You're staying at like a villa or something like that. You're going to pay for accommodation, you're gonna need transportation, you're gonna need money for food and that sort of thing. And if it is a short-term stay, you don't necessarily want to spend all the time cooking food and all of these things. So basically your time will be spent eating fast food and spending quality time together and stuff, right? So it's a little bit more expensive. When you live with a partner, your partner is there, you're not for gone away, for see them, you are there. You understand? So I think that concludes my points on the pros. Now to move on to the cons. So Tanique also brought up this point where she was saying that the constant intercourse kind of run on your body, you're tired out and you're stressed out and you're full of your pain up and so yeah. If you can relate to that, please comment down below. Alright, so personal space kind of ration now, yeah? You don't really have that. You know, like you're there, yeah, and somebody WhatsApp you, you can read it and skin off it and go on with yourself. Know that you're living with a partner. that can't work. I mean, it can work, but you're not readily available to people outside, yes, because you know have your partner there with you that you have to pay attention to. So what did I say? Personal space is no rush on because your partner is always there. You have to plan your time alone. So Zayden gave me this point. You have to plan your alone time. So like you just say, all right, Tiana, I go caroling or dancing today at church, so that's my alone time, so we can do something for me right there. So right, or if I'm saying Tony is going to work today, I say, all right, I'll be home, so we can use that time for me to do my stuff, right? To have your partner around can be annoying, like especially like with a partner clingy and I want to give you space. Them, it can really get annoying, and it's because maybe you're not used to anybody else being there. It can become overbearing, and just you can't hide anything from a partner. I think this was also Trey. You can't hide anything from a partner. So like if like I said, the text messaging thing, a easy thing for your partner is to take your phone and say what's going on here, whatever. Or you leave your phone and go and beat your partner, search your phone and all these things. So if it is that you're a cheater, you're gonna have to be constantly deleting messages, or you're gonna have a code for your phone. And I mean, some of us will go crazy if you have a code and we don't have access to your phone. So there's a lot of things. Can't go out and stay out late. I think this was Trey again. So you can go out, but you can't stay late because you know that you have your partner to come back home too. You understand? So that's another con of living with your partner. When you live alone, you go out and you stay all hours of the night and whatever the case, yeah. But when you have somebody to go back home to, you have to be mindful of that, and you know, go home, get your shit, and go. Alright, so this one says restructure your whole life. So as it is now, for me usually like on a Saturday, me now I get out of my bed until probably 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. When me live with my partner, I might not have that opportunity, yeah. I might have to get up and, you know, look for something to eat, so he can get food, especially if it is that he has to go to work. I have to get up and pack him lunch and, you know, do the wife things, because that's a sign up for. That's a sign up for when they move with people and wipe in the air. So that, right, so like I said, restructure your whole life. So things that you used to do, you probably can't do them as much or to the extent that you did it. For example, so you're going to the bathroom, go bathe, you spend 100 years. You can't do that now because you're sharing a space with somebody else that wants to use the bathroom too. Yeah, you have the scenario where you're in the bathroom and do your partner come bathe, but not all the time. That's not gonna be the scenario. Probably I gonna just want in there. Like for me, I go in there, and if me ever have my phone in the bathroom, I eat that. So when me I go to the bathroom, I try not to bring my phone, because if I bring my phone, you have to go get something and drill me out of there, because I sit down on the throne and I get comfortable and I don't want to leave. But when you live with somebody, you're gonna have to bathe in a 20 minutes and be out of there, because that person also wants to shower. If you're messy, you're gonna have to wanna, you know, brush up on that type of behavior, especially if your partner's a neat freak. So like for me, like I will do the cleaning and the washing, because I remember I used to wash for a particular partner, and the reason why I took over the washing was because when she wash, I end up with clothes up on the line, like them just a drip. You know, like you just take up the blouse and go put it on the line, you just see like the rainwater. I saw it a drip. Yeah, the clothes like a drip, of course, but mentally say rainwater did that come down. That's not a drip, that's a rain a fall. So I will wash, I will clean. I don't have a problem with the bathroom, especially if it is just the three of us using it. So I'll be okay with that. But these are the things that you have to consider. Sometimes, even though you can't do nothing, your partner worse off than you. Wasara can't do nothing. You understand? So I know after that Tony doesn't like to cook. I don't really cook. Not that I can't, or not that I don't like to, but I don't really do it. Yes, so I have to adjust myself. So usually I'm just cook up in my bed, and then I smell food I cook, and then when I look, I can't eat. But now that's gonna change, because I know already that my partner doesn't like to cook, so I'm gonna have to be the one to, you know, take on that responsibility and ensure that there's food in the house at all times, or as best as I can. A lot of compromise, yeah. So remember now that you're living with somebody else. Yes, you can't do everything the way that you used to all the time. So sometimes you don't have to change much, but many times you have to do a lot of adjustment or a lot of adjusting, and that should be okay. If it is that it's something that will make the relationship better or to make a partner happier, or just to make everything easier on both of you, then you guys should probably think about doing that. The way in which things are done, yeah. So you might use the things one way, and then your partner is used to something the same thing another way. So you guys now have to come to a compromise to see which one of the ways works better for you guys now. So maybe my way worked for me when I did me alone, and your way worked for you when I did you alone. But let us see how best we can find a middle ground now that it's both of us, to see how this thing now can be done to suit everybody's sorrow, right? And my final point on the cons is that I just get tired of the person. Like for me, I know me easily at night, so I really know how this is gonna work out. But I'm hoping and praying that it works some way. I mean, we don't have a choice. We're gonna have to, mesh. But I think we will get along. I can speak for me and Tony. I think we will be okay in terms of what happens. But as we go along, we will share, life updates with you guys, how it's been, like 1 month in, 3 months in, 6 months review, and all of that stuff. So you won't be left out. You will get all of the juicy details and the not so juicy details, some of them, right? So those are my pros and cons for to consider when you're moving in with somebody for the first time. So if I missed anything, or if you share a different opinion, you can go ahead and leave those in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, this is Tiana signing out.